Hello. I'm gonna do my live stream from my phone. Hey, Linda. Hi, Jamie. What's up? Yeah, Hey, Shannon. First time watching your life. What? Hey, Kyoko. Yeah, I'm having to do the live stream from my phone tonight. Robin, welcome. Yeah, my laptop needs to go in for repair. Hey, Yvonne, Grub World of Crafting. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, I'm using them. My other headphones took a crap, so I'm using my daughter's headphones. Hi, Shannon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for... Hey, Rindu, I'm waiting for HP to send me a box in the mail so I can mail out my laptop for repair because it surged and messed up the hard drive or something. So they have to fix it, and thank God it's still within the manufacturer's warranty. But it just means that I have to go back to doing live streams from my phone for a little bit and figuring out how to get this laptop fixed. So once I get it fixed, though, things will go back to normal. That's okay, Em. I understand, girl. I love you, though. Yeah, it feels so weird not being able to do panel now and like have like my sister Em with me and stuff, and like that kind. It's different. But I love you. I hope you feel better. Take some ibuprofen, girl. Excedrin or ibuprofen's always good for my headache. Hi, Marie. Well, yeah, my computer is brand new. It's 4 months old, but what happened was I had like an electric surge happen. So I plugged in something to the surge protector, and somehow it shut off half the power in my living room. So at that point, because my laptop was charging, it literally like surged it, and now it won't load or do anything. And so it just messed it up. It was probably it was my fault for plugging something in. So now I know better. So. But yeah, it'll get repaired and come back. So for now, I had to download a editing software that I think I can try to use. Yeah, it could, but yeah, the my regular editing software is on my laptop, so I had to download something. I'm trying something out called Keenmaster or something. And I started trying to plug in one of my videos from Petoskey, and working on it to see how it works. But I'm just not familiar with this editing software, so I'm trying to work with that. But I'm like, Marie, my mama, I need you. I don't know how to do this shit. Surgery is set for September 7th now. Okay. We'll pray for you for that. Yeah, I'm trying to wring my lips some color real quick. Just want to make sure I had some color in my face so I didn't look like a zombie. But yeah, but thank you, Marie, for the shout out. Oh, awesome. Please. Christine, I can see you. Yeah, people that didn't get card readings that wanted one, I can do them for you too. And I have a few pendulums and things like that as well. So I'm able to do pendulum readings or housing rods, whatever anybody prefers. But my I don't know. They said that the only, like, if I wanted expedited shipping for my laptop to get fixed, it was going to cost me like $70. And I was like, you are nuts. So I was like, I'll take the ground shipping for free, thanks, because I don't have that kind of money to spend on you. But yeah, definitely going to work on it. But yeah, I was like, I have to get, well, since I can't use my editing software for my video, I'm going to try out this Keen Master because it seems to be fairly simple. And I tried it, kind of fiddled with it, and it seems to be doing okay. So I'm ramen noodle broke. Chronicles of AJ. How do I protect my wallet from my wife? Simple. Don't have a wallet. Interested in pendulum option? Okay. Or don't have a wife, yeah. Yeah. Just gonna say, I don't know what to tell you then. I don't know. Life costs money. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I ain't worried about them. Well, technically, even a ghost is a human spirit, so it just depends. I mean, you're technically still, in a sense, just in another form. Hi, Melissa. Be welcome. Yeah, that's true. Good thinking, Rindu. I don't hide anything from will get you in trouble. Absolutely. I agree. I don't hide anything from my boyfriend either. I'm kind of brutally honest sometimes. And so, I don't know. I've never been one of those people that believe that lying is good. You know what I mean? So, like, even a white lie to me is not good. Like, I'm seriously one of those people that, like, if I take a bite of your food and it tastes like shit, I'm going to tell you it tastes like shit. You know, if you put on a shirt that's not flattering, I'm going to tell you that shirt is not flattering. You need to pick something else. Because I would rather you know that I am telling you the truth for your benefit than for you to walk around looking like shit all day long and wondering why people are staring at you and I didn't say anything. So it's like, I would rather be that person. Exactly. Exactly. What happens in the dark will always come to light. Exactly. That's why you don't hide things from people. Yep, I'm honest to a fault. Yep. Well, I try to say I'm civilly straightforward. So it's like, I'm kind about it. I don't make fun of people like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't I try not to be like sarcastic asshole. You know what I mean? Unless we're joking around and having fun or something. But it's like, I try to be honest. It's like, if I don't personally like it, it doesn't mean that you don't like it. It just means that we differ in opinion. But if I'm friends with you and I care about you and I'm telling you something or you're asking me my opinion because you want an objective point of view, I wouldn't be doing you any favors in life by lying to you and saying this is what's going to happen. I'm not doing any favors by lying. So, I don't do that. But I love Marie though. I call her Mama now. Darlene, hi. Say like, yeah, yeah, it can. And it's like, there are good and bad in everybody. When you open your heart up to any person, it doesn't matter who it is, you let the good in with the bad no matter what. And if you're not willing to accept the bad of somebody, you're not willing to accept them when they're good either. So it just means that they're not meant to be in your life. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys didn't get a card reading with Marie, she sent you over here to get one from me. So if you guys would like one, I'm here and available. I also have a pendulum and I have dowsing rods as well. I do try to hold back when it comes to sensitivity. When it comes to trying to have a little bit of person, if it's a sensitive matter, I'm not going to be like brutal honest with them and be mean, or heartless, but I will try to make sure I put it in a way that is sensitive to their needs. So, I'm just not like that. And I do have to, I know that I've been kind of on the outs and stuff with certain people or whatever that I was close to, but right now, I just heard from other people that Lou Rock has pneumonia big time in both lungs. And even though me and him aren't friends anymore necessarily, I still don't want to see harm ever come to him or his family. And I'm just sending prayers and healing for him because I hope he feels better. I mean, that is not fun to ever go through. And I can't just turn off my feelings. I mean, for a year straight, I was friends with this person. I cared about them. And I can't see anybody get hurt. I don't care who they are. Yes, I do believe the dowsing rods work. I've had them answer quite a few questions that were right. Oop. They also are, I also say too that it's also in the hands of the beholder too, because the people, hey Pat Gumbar, hey Nate, it's also, oh Jesus. I don't know if he's been poisoned or not. I just heard that he had double pneumonia. So he had both lungs are filled with pneumonia, and that's not good. But I have no idea. He hasn't told me anything. So I'm still just sending out love and light to him, and I hope he gets better. I had a card fall out while I was shuffling, and I had, there is a, oh my god, whose name was it? I was just seeing them and now I'm drawing a blank. But I had a card fall out while I was thinking about it. Yeah, it's pneumonia in both lungs. Pat. Well, it could be black mold. I mean, it could be a couple of things. It just depends. I mean, you can get exposed to different things and it can cause you to get pneumonia, breathing problems, asthma. It can cause you to get a bunch of stuff. Allergic reactions, puts you in anaphylactic shock, and when that happens, it causes your lungs to shut down. Yep. Yeah, I love those dowsing rods, Rindu, I do. But Pat, when I was shuffling, I was thinking about you, and this card fell out, so I want to read it for you. And if people want dowsing rods or pendulums, let me know, because I just have to grab my dowsing rods out of my bag. Hi, Sherry K. But yeah, I have to get my dowsing rods out real quick. But I was like, I grabbed my cards and forgot to grab the dowsing rods out of my bag. They're just right there. But when the card fell out, I was like, the name that popped up into my mind was you, Pat. So I was gonna read this for you real quick. But Pat, you got, sorry, my eyes. I send you loving signs through nature. I also want to let people know that my cards do have a difference in meaning when it comes to the reader. I have Talking to Heaven cards, and these ones are Angel Oracle. Hey, Mother Nature. And when it comes to these, usually the loved ones that have passed on and the ones that you want messages from, that's usually these type of cards. That's okay, Em. I love you. Get some rest, okay? Just message me tomorrow and let me know how you're feeling. But Pat, your card reads as follows. Yes, that is me sending you signs of my love and presence. I learned how to do this from the angels and from our other loved ones who are here with me in heaven. Together we send you reminders that you are cared for, watched over, and protected by us. We've sent you birds, dragonflies, butterflies, flowers, clouds, and rainbows. Each time you notice these signs, your body has given you confirmation of who sent them to you. I'm so glad that you're trusting the signs and your body signals. We are so connected, and that includes our connection through nature. I love you. Pat, I really feel that, like, because you have so many unanswered questions about your son. Hi, Kelly Gray. That this was a card that was pulled for you to let you know that he is being watched out for by your loved ones that are passed on. Pat, you can pick who goes next if you want. Hey, Katie. How are you, sweetheart? My goodness. Everybody came here from Marie's today, huh? I'm just going to grab my dowsing rods in case you guys want those too, so hold on. Hi, Eileen. Yeah, I was gonna say that I was like, now all we need is James the sharpshooter in here. And at the party. Kyoko, okay. Hi, Kelly Gray. Hi, Eileen. How are you, beautiful? Aw, thank you, Mother Nature. You're beautiful, too. Smash that like button. That's right. Katie, I know you. Here, I know you. Oh, can I do it from here? Oh, no, I can't. Can I do that from here? Oh, no. Okay, nope, I can't. Shit. Thank you, Marie. Okay, Katie. Oh. As soon as I get the chance, I will make you a mod, hun. James Sharp in here. But yeah, oh, Kelly Gray. That's right. My, what was I gonna say? Yeah, my laptop has to go to the shop. I'm sorry. That's okay. But yeah, I'm telling you, my laptop not working right now is just crazy. Oh, Lizzie loves my headphones. Tell her I said thank you. My daughter's 11 going on 12, and my headphones took a crap, so I had to use my daughter's. so they light up too. So I always tell people when I have a bright idea, I'm wearing them. And then when I have a great idea, they blink. So I like them. I think they're cute. I really do. It's like, I like them a lot. That's right. Thank you. Later, Mother Nature. Mwah. Hi, Yvonne. She has the same ones that are ready. Yeah, I got these for Lily at Christmas. My daughter's name is Lily. So it's kind of close, Lizzie and Lily. That's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll have to talk some more on Facebook or something, Katie. Man, I feel so loved tonight. Everybody thinks I'm so cute. I don't get that often. Aw. Yeah, see, I don't know. The error message is saying booting problem or something, and somebody said that they think it has something to do with the hard drive. And so they're gonna send it in and look at it, and I'm like, please just fix it. That's all I'm praying for, just fix it. Alright. Kyoko. My Kyoko girl, what's up, girlfriend? Kyoko. Kyoko, the card that I got for you is I had to leave that way. I do. Katie, I do. My dad's usually always with me, and I have a grandmother that's always around me, but I do have spirit guides. There are times when I can actually channel. Oh, I'm sure. Kyoko, your card is I had to leave that way. Kyoko, are you not resolving your issues with your dad? Because I know that I told you about that. I'm hearing nope. Remember, there needs to be forgiveness there. Gotta have closure, okay? It's still eating at you. That's why he keeps coming back. Remember, he was that patriarch in the family. He was the one that was always there, even though, you know, even though we never want to hear what they have to say because they're angry and mean, he was still that dad, and so he's around. And I think he's looking for closure with you, and that's why he keeps coming through, okay? Something about a fight. So I think he's trying to resolve something with you. And it says, please don't relive my death in your mind. As for my perspective, it was very different from how you imagine. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I'm truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning. and I'm still able to be with and help you. I'm finally free of all earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought pain to you, and yet everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped or changed anything. There was no other way. Yep. Well, there is a little, he's crossed over because he seems to be one of those determined types. So to me, the thing I'm feeling is like he was determined to make sure he didn't have unfinished business, and then it's like when he crossed over, he realized that he did, and it was something to do with you. And so he hangs around you to protect you and watch over you, but he's also looking for that closure with you. He's trying to make sure that when he sees you, that he knows that you're going to be okay. But I really do see that you're happy and successful and that you have a great life. And I believe that he's proud of you. He wants you to be proud of yourself. Aw, Vaughn. Wow. I know, right, Pat? I know, they're so resilient, aren't they? The little kids are they're so resilient. Well, sometimes when these cards come through, especially since they're talking 7 cards and they're considered an angel oracle card, like a mediumship card for me, they can resonate with more than one person. So when people hear the cards, it could also resemble something that's going on with their life too. So when you feel that card resonate with you, it means that there is also something going on in your life that you need to resolve. So when you hear my message for them, relay that to yourself in that sense as well. Melissa B. Hold on a second. Kyoko, pick the next person to be read. But Melissa, hold on, because I can tap into you, but I need a second. Oh, I know. I've already felt them, Rindu. I will. I'm gonna read everybody. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna let Kyoko pick the next person to be read and go on down the line. But I am getting something for Melissa B though, and I want to make sure that no, Mother Nature left, honey. She had to go. I keep feeling something to do with addiction. Something to do with some, like, with drugs. Like I saw like exchange, like drug dealing, and then I saw something to do with drugs. Um, okay. I don't know why, but I feel like somebody committed suicide. something to do with drugs and money, and something to do with a suicide. And okay, I was gonna say that I felt that there's another male involved in this equation, though a friend of his died. I feel like that trauma has triggered something in him. He had a friend who passed, though, a buddy, like a brother, but it's just a buddy. But they were very, very close, and I feel that he was the almost like the jumping off point, like the male that I'm seeing over here that committed suicide. I feel like his buddy was so close to him that it was almost like they did everything together. And he already had all this stress and drama and PTSD going on. Like, I see like a lot of mental confusion and fighting. But the problems that he was going through, though, whatever, it was almost like as soon as this guy died, it was like something happened. It triggered something in him. Oh, Army lost half his platoon. Yeah, because I did see that there was a war. I saw fighting. Hi, Dustin. But I felt that. I felt that he was like, I felt that he was already depressed about something else, though. There was the depression started with some children too. And then it was like when his buddy died, it was almost like he couldn't take it anymore. And he felt like he had no reason to live. There was kids involved. I mm. I just got like a really bad headache. I kind of feel like he might have. Mm. What? I wasn't looking. Hey, Marianne, what? You're twins. Okay, well, I saw kids. There was. I thought that, were they fraternal twins? Like, there was a boy and a girl, right? Because I thought I kept hearing something about a boy and a girl. Because it's like, it's almost like one like me, one like her. So I was hearing boy and girl. And I'm sorry about your loss. I'm going to read you a card, Melissa. Kyoko, whoever you pick next, I'll read next. But I have a feeling I need to read. I don't know. I heard boy and girl. Unless you have a daughter too, or unless it's the daughter of. Oh, that's okay. Maybe could be his buddy though, but I just think that he got to the point where he couldn't handle it anymore, hon. I'm gonna read a card for you and see what happens. But I got kids were involved in the depression too. Like, it was just overwhelmed. Military, war, fighting, and then losing children, and then losing like a best friend or. And I feel like yeah, I felt like one was gonna be like, that's what I heard. That's why I said it was I thought it was a boy and girl because it said one like him and one like you. That's what I thought I heard, was like one like him and one like you. But the I feel that he committed suicide by gun. I feel like a bad headache. So I feel like it was either like to the chin or like in the mouth. I'm sorry, but that's what I felt. But Melissa, I pulled a card for you. I haven't seen what it is yet. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna like show it to you as I show you. I like read it as I show you. But yeah, I felt the kind of like the back of the head, and I feel that it was a closed casket. But the card that I got for you is, what part of military? I don't know. I was sensing that it was like Marines, because I felt that he was very strong. Um, Melissa, the card I got for you is "Remember me by the happy memories we created." I don't know. I was thinking Marines. Remember me by the happy memories we created. Okay, Melissa, the card insert reads as follows. I can see you remembering me with heaviness in your heart because you worry. These are normal, beautiful, and understandable emotions, and they are part of your healing. However, when the dust settles, I really wish that you would focus upon our happy times instead of the sad ending. Keep my memories alive by thinking of me at our most joyful times. When something stirs a pleasant memory, talk to me about this and know that I will hear you and share the sentimental moment with you. I truly believe that he is around you. I really do think that he still watches over you just like he did before. But I am sensing that because there is a lot of grieving and a lot of heaviness and closure, that you may need some help crossing him. I feel like he had a lot of depression and he didn't know what to do. And when he realized what he had done, he stayed by you. So I feel like you may need help crossing him. Ooh. Yeah, I did feel that there was some like pills and money involved, like I something to do with drugs, but I don't know if it was necessarily him like taking drugs, like illegal drugs, or if it was him being on like mental drugs that were causing him more cloudiness and more irrational thought. Moments as memories imprinted of love last forever, for they give you eternal strength to bear the torch of life. I like that. Can you put that on my tombstone, Rindu? But when I was shuffling this, though, I will tell you, Melissa, I have a second card for you because I know that when shuffling it pulled out while I was still doing your reading, it fell out. It was almost like they wanted me to read it, so I'm going to read it for you. But it says, I feel healthy and happy. What? There we go. I feel he loved you, honey. It's just he didn't know how to show it. He says, I can now do amazing things I never dreamed were possible, and it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body, except I'm so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. Acrobatics if I want. I can fly, I can jump as high as a mountain, and I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. The main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is that all the aches and pains and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, see, and walk like a healthy young person now. All the limitations of a physical body are gone, and I'm enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it is built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. Please know that I will always love you. I feel like that was your message, girl. Well, I'm not judgmental of anybody. Kyoko, who did you pick for a reading, honey? I didn't see the name pass before I had a chance. You're very welcome, Melissa. I don't judge anybody. And if you guys do want personal readings, not just ones that are on YouTube, I do limit what I give out on YouTube because of the personal messages that come through. That makes sense to me. Okay, Melissa, that makes sense to me because I said I felt the exchange of drugs and money. I felt there was drugs and money involved. So I did feel that with that, and I felt something to do with an addiction. So I believe that female had an addiction and brought him in on it or something. Something was going on with it. There was a reason. So a lot of shady dealings and stuff going on. But Kyoko, did you tell me already who you picked? I'm sorry. I didn't know who you picked for the reading. I kind of got, when I saw Melissa's message, it kind of struck me, and so I was like, well, I need to talk to her real quick then. Katie, okay. Katie Underwood, how are you, baby girl? How's Lizzie doing? Oh. Are you telling me good night, Linda? Oh. Good night, Linda. If you're going to bed, good night. Okay. Katie Brady. Go ahead and do it without the cards? Oh, wow, okay. Um... Something. Mom. I'm feeling something to do with cancer. Something to do with cancer. I feel it's a female. I want to say it's breast cancer. Okay, Linda. Katie, I feel like there's a grandmother too. I don't know why. I'm feeling like a motherly figure. I'm feeling a female. I'm hearing something about cancer. There is something going on, like a grandmother. I want to say it's your mom's mom. And I feel she's a guide to you. I feel she's around you. So if whoever this grandmotherly figure is, she's around you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna ask this, but if it gets to be too personal, then just say something and then me and you can talk in private, okay? Um, I'm feeling that there was a loss of a child, like a miscarriage, and something to do with a mother not being a part of like a birth of a child as well. And I'm getting something about, okay, breast cancer, mom's mom, grandmother, and I feel that they watch out for you. Whoever this person is. I'm just trying to, I may not be tapping into Katie. I'm trying to, but I'm like, I don't know. I may not be tapping into Katie. I could be tapping into other people. Okay, so Roger. Okay, so your husband's mother passed away then, and she had breast cancer. Okay. But I felt that there was a like a miscarriage of some kind. Something happened with a baby. Something happened with a baby. And that person wasn't there for the birth. And then I feel that oh wow, that's right. I could be tapping into Carol too. There is a male who comes forth in my mind. He's saying that something to do with heart attack. Like unexpected something, unexpected heart attack. I don't know, I'm hearing something to do about an unexpected heart attack. Um, well, I'm close with M too. There is I'm hearing something to do with cancer. Cancer. There is a male that passed from like a heart attack, and then there's one from cancer. Oh, night, Jamie. Yeah, I feel that there's something to do with cancer, though. That's what I was feeling. Something to do with cancer, Katie. But there's more, because I felt it had to do with a female. Um, this female, though, I believe had a previous heart attack. Um, and she had like an illness of some kind, and then it turned into, that's how they found out and diagnosed the cancer. There was something to do with like a heart problem, heart and lung problem, and then when she went in to be tested, they had found something wrong and perceived it as cancer. So that's when she found out about the diagnosis. That's what I was feeling. And then something to do with, there's a head injury that I was feeling. Something to do with a head injury. And I'm feeling it to do with like maybe like a teenager. I want to say like 17 to 20. Um, listening intently. Shadowpaw. Katie, did you by chance have a miscarriage? I'm seeing something to do with a miscarriage. Grandfather. Mother-in-law did. Okay. Well, if they're still attached to you in any way, I could be reading for you. My mother-in-law died. Did. No, sorry, my mother-in-law did. Okay. Your, okay, then it was your mother-in-law then, because I was like, something to do with cancer and a miscarriage. I'm sorry to hear about that too. Hi, Donna. But okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, why am I getting readings for your grandmother? Or your mother-in-law, I mean. Yeah, but Katie, your mom's mom is passed though, right? Because I heard mom's mom. Something to do with I'm watching over you. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, mom's, that's what I was saying. Mom's mom. So I was like, yeah, it's your mother's mother. So your grandmother is passed. And that's who I'm feeling. And I think she's the one that's coming through to let me know all this stuff about your father or your, yeah, your father-in-law and your mother-in-law, things like that. Like, she's the one that kind of came forth. And I said there was a woman, it was a female. And I said older, and I think it's a mom, like mom's mom. But she was letting me know that, like, she knows who your family is. So that's what she's trying to tell me, is who these other people are. Like, that's her way of trying to communicate with me. Okay. Your mom's mom, though, she did have a heart attack in her sleep. What it was, though, is that it was almost like her heart just stopped. And I feel that she literally just went to sleep. Okay. Because I do feel that she kind of went peacefully. I feel like the result of her death was considered to be a heart attack, though. Um, yeah, I feel that's what happened. Is like she went to sleep and didn't wake up. I do feel that she's around you, that you do see her, and I get the feeling that she was met by her parents, like her loved ones, like her mom and dad. She was met in heaven by. So I do feel that she comes forth, and I do believe that she watches over your daughter too. I do feel her as like a guardian angel or like a guide. Yep. Yep. She probably comes to you more in loving signs. You're not going to probably see her as like a shadow, but I do believe wholeheartedly that your daughter Lizzie sees her. Kids do have a keen sense of their abilities, even though they don't know what they are. That's why they're known and prone to call them imaginary friends and things like that. You know, like they don't know that they're imaginary, but we do. So because of that, it's there. But she has abilities. Your daughter is an empath. And so I do feel that. I feel that she senses spirit big time, but she doesn't know what to do with it. And she will have a choice. What it is right now is I don't know why, but I get this feeling that Lizzie's about 7. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing the number 7, and I feel like 10 years of age is when she's going to have like this, there's going to be a revelation there where it's almost like she's going to either choose to believe in her gifts or shut them off for a time period. But yeah, I believe that she's an empath, and I do believe that, okay, then she's opening up to him, because that's what it is, because I see that she's an empath then. But I was like, I saw, like, when she was 7, something to do with 7 is when the ability started becoming prevalent. Something to do with that. Like, you started seeing her at that age, looking around, wondering what the heck that was. So her abilities became very aware at that point, but there's going to be a choice. And she's going to choose to either keep her abilities or move away from them. Yep. I feel that your grandmother, though, she was met by loving people, and I think you already have closure from her death. But I don't know. I got the number 7, so I was thinking something happened at 7 though, where it was like really like apparent to you. Like you always knew that she had something, that extra little spark, but something about the age of 7, you really went, wow. Okay, so there's something to do with that, because I saw the number 7, and then something to do with a friend that passed. There was a friend. Somebody passed away that was a friend. It was a friend. No. Not yet. Shadow. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't really deal with Ouija boards, guys. I don't. And I try not to open up to stuff that's been conjured with a Ouija board either. Summoned, conjured. If you want to pick somebody for the next reading, Katie, you can. I don't know. I'm feeling something to do with a friend. Co-worker. Okay, there was a friend that passed or whatever, but I was like, you knew who she was. So I was like, I would say that you guys at least knew who she was, but I heard it was like a friend. And I want to say it was like a car accident. Something happened with an accident. It's not the coworker. Okay, then maybe I'm picking up on somebody else. I don't know. Some people have a lot of strong energy, and I'm still picking up on stuff all at once. Something to do with a car accident, though. But you can pick the next person to be read, hun. That's what I was saying, is sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Wish I had more of a concept of it, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm actually just sort of picking up on the fact that I feel that you have a lot of closure with the death that happened around you, Katie. That you don't have like a whole lot of need for like clarity and closure. Kelly, I could be picking up on yours then. Hold on a second, but yeah, I'm feeling that like you're okay with it. Like people come to you for advice, Katie. Like almost like they look at you as a way to be. You know what I mean? So through death and through circumstances that are hard. So I kind of see you as like a pillar. Like you're somebody that somebody goes to for advice. And I feel that you don't have a whole lot of issues with closure and denial about stuff. So it's hard for me to pick up on people like that. So I was like, my biggest thing is that you do have your grandmother around you. She is watching out for you and her. You can reach out to her. But yeah, I just sort of feel like you're the type of person that kind of has it together, if that makes sense. You might have to refresh, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I kind of get that impression like it's really, you're one of those people that just doesn't need advice. Like you're the advice giver, you know? So I kind of see that about you. Very strong. Exactly, Marianne. But yeah, Katie, pick the next person, honey. I want to make sure everybody gets a reading. I'm praying that your headache goes away. Oh, Lord, Melissa. That's why you're having experiences. Donna? Okay. Donna, did you want card reading, pendulum reading, or dowsing rods? You're picking up on spirit big time, Melissa, because you had near-death experience. When you get to that brink where you practically died, your senses open up more. They connect more. I know, babe. I want to send some healing vibes your way, okay? Pick up on them. Just refresh your computer, Kelly. Refresh. I don't know, Shadow. Hi, Alex. I don't know. I really, I don't like connecting with things that have been opened up by spirit boards, though. Because a lot of times what happens is when you connect to them, majority of the time they come through because they're summoned in a negative light, and I don't really like to pick up on that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, 'cause I get the feeling it's a trickster. Like literally my stomach, when I read that sentence, my stomach was flip-flopping, like don't open to that. Like I literally felt, stay away from it. My stomach started turning in knots, like something wasn't right. I'm sorry. Who got picked for the reading, Katie? I'm so sorry. I start talking to other people and then I'm losing my mind. Donna, that's right. Donna the Rock fam, are you still here, babe? Did you choose whether you want rods, pendulum, or card reading? Card, please. Okay, I'm sorry. People start talking to me and then I'm sorry. I get a little sidetracked. I apologize. I'm trying. It's hard to keep up with the chat even with, even with only 14 people in here. It is really hard. So smash that like button, fam. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my girl MCrook420 real life channel, get over there and subscribe to her. Angie the Green Eyed Angel. Smash that like button for her. Watch her vids. Go check her out. Make sure you send a like, and in the comment section you say Jamie Ray sent me over. Also, Marie's Life Vlogs. I know some of you came from her channel. Make sure if you're not already subscribed to her, you go over there, check her out. Smash that like button for her. leave a comment, let her know I sent you, so that way she knows that the love comes from us too, and that we're all one big happy family. Yeah, I know. It does seem like that. Donna, I want to take a second to pray just for a minute, please. I just want to. Okay, Donna. The card I got is I am with the rest of the family. I'm sorry. I am with the rest of the family. Ooh, can you see that card? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting my camera's on the side, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for smashing those like buttons, and thank you very much for posting those links. I appreciate it. I'm with the rest of the family. You do have many family members that are already crossed. Was I yelling at you, Em? I wasn't yelling at you. We love you. Mwah. Yeah, Donna, you have a lot of family members, and I'm like, a lot of family members that are crossed over. First off, I connected with a grandparent. I want to say it was a grandpa. Oh. Something about shooting a gun. Like he taught you how to shoot a gun or something like that. Something to do with shooting a gun. Shooting guns or something. And then I saw the younger male, of course, who we know is Eric. I did get a glimpse of like the truck in a tree. I saw that right away. And then something to do with another male that passed, and it had to do with a heart-related issue. But I'm going to read the insert with your card. I am with the rest of the family. I feel like they're coming forth to let you know that like Eric was greeted by family members, that he didn't come there without having someone to walk him through. So he did not, or he crossed over. So Eric is in the light, and they're trying to let me know that he's actually in the light with the grandpa, with, I believe it's an uncle. There's a friend. I want to say a sibling, but I don't know if it's your sibling or Eric's dad's sibling. And there's another female that's older, so I'm thinking grandmother or great-grandmother. Yep. And I felt there was a male that died from a heart issue. And it says that, please don't worry that I'm alone or lonely, because I'm surrounded by all of our loved ones. They met me when I traveled here. It's been like one sweet family reunion ever since, without any drama. Every relative and friend you think about is here with me, and they send you their love. Family relationships are quite different here, in that there's pure love and no ego competition. So all of the annoying habits have dropped away, and our memories of our human quirks are handled with a compassionate sense of humor. Everyone is in a constant good mood, and no one is in a rush. Defenses have all washed away, and our hearts are all open to one another. From a relationship perspective, this truly is heaven. Good night, Shadow. James, my brother, boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I know. She needs to, like, lay down. I think she is laying down. She's watching me on her phone or something so she can lay down. I did feel the heart. I said there was a male. I was like, but I felt father, uncle, grandfather, grandmother. There's a grandmother. But there's also a sibling. I don't know if it's your sibling or if it's your husband's sibling, but I know it's some relation to Eric, like an uncle. So I'm thinking that it's that uncle. The uncle that you just mentioned with the heart attack. I felt that, but I felt like somebody went crazy though. I shouldn't say that. They had Alzheimer's. I felt somebody had Alzheimer's and they died from that. Died from complications resulting from Alzheimer's. Donna, can you pick the next person to be read? You need to have your head checked, Em. Or M, if I get really bad migraines, sometimes excuse me. Ooh. Oh, I think I just picked up on her. I feel nauseous. Linda. I just got super nauseous. You're welcome. I felt like a breathing issue and not nauseated. Holy cow. But I was gonna say, I sometimes will lay in the pitch dark with just an ice pack on my forehead to get rid of my headaches. You're nuttier than squirrel shit. That sounds about right, Nate. Linda, have you been sick recently? Oh, God. Or somebody close to you, because I feel like stomach issues and like not nauseated, like really, really dizzy, nauseous stuff like that. Something to do with the stomach area and junk. Ugh. I hate that feeling. Hey. Somebody, either you or somebody around you has been super sick with something going on with the stomach. Wow. I felt that though. Yeah, it's definitely not, it wasn't fun. And I'm like, I'm still trying to get like over it. You know what I mean? But I felt that it was either you or someone very close to you has like stomach related issues, something to do with that, and I got really nauseous and sick, like almost like it takes your breath away, so sick. And it's like, yeah, it's like you'll just feel like all you want to do is puke, like everything's stuck and you just want to puke. That's what I kept feeling. And I'm like, something, I don't know, it's something to do with like the stomach, and then I feel like all I want to do is vomit. There's a there's a yeah, gastroparesis. That means when your bowels don't move correctly, like they almost slow down to a small temper, so it doesn't push the food through correctly. And I'm like, it doesn't absorb it. Yeah. Well, I feel it, but I also feel another female. There's another female that's around, and there is something going on. It's either she's, I can't pick up on if she's alive or dead though. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I feel like this person that I'm thinking of, like this woman, is either like not dead or she's close to dead. Okay? Like, this person is like on her last leg. Something's going on with this female. Not your daughter. I'm not talking about somebody that's in another female. But there's another female that I'm picking up on, something to do with like not breathing right. Like the lungs aren't working correctly and she's having a hard time breathing, like staggered breathing. No, I'm picking up on another female. It's not, it was like the stomach issue was your daughter, but now my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Now it's like I'm not breathing right. I'm feeling this is an older female. Um, is there a aunt? I don't, maybe, I don't know, let me see. Um, I keep hearing the name like Katie or Kathy. Katie or Catherine. It's like Katie. Katie. I'm hearing it. It's like Katie. Katie. Catherine. Kate. Katie. I keep hearing a K name like Katie, Cat, Catherine, something like that. Katie. Katrina, Cat, something like that. I keep hearing the name Katie. Um, Okay. That's okay, Katie. Just in the middle of live stream. But thank you for the compliment, though. Okay, Linda, the card that I got for you is. I'm hearing. It was so crazy because right before Katie just messaged me, Katie, I was just hearing the name Katie, Catherine over and over again, like someone was calling out her name to me. Katie, 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 or like Katie, Kate, something with a K. And Linda, I don't know if your daughter has a K name or a C name, but I was hearing like Katie, Catherine, Kate, something like that, but I'm not for sure who that could be. But it's so unreal how I was just saying I'm hearing the name like Katie like over and over again, and then Katie messages me, so that's pretty funny. Sorry, but Linda, your card that I picked out for you upside down without looking at it is, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate the compliment though. But I do sense that you're a shield, just like M. It's why I had a hard time reading you too, because M, when I first met her, I could barely read her either. I picked up on her nan because her nan was very, very strong, but I couldn't pick up on her mom or anybody else until after I started really communicating with her and getting to know her, because she's got blocks. So definitely, I feel that like your daughter has empath abilities, but I also feel that you are, like, she's an empath, but she's a seer. You have an empath ability, but you also have what's known as a shield. You can block. M is a Bella. I don't know. Linda. I don't know. I think I'm not sure if I like this card for you, Linda. But it says there is a divine order behind everything that happens, including the time of my passing. I realized that you weren't ready to let me go, and in many ways I wasn't ready either. Since my passing, I received spiritual counseling to help me see the big picture of my life and death. I now understand that I had to leave the way I did. It was part of my soul contract and yours as well. I now see that everything in this universe is mathematically precise. There are no accidents. At some level, your soul knew that I would leave before you did. We've both been preparing for this transition since the beginning of our relationship. I am grateful for all the beautiful memories we shared together, along with the lessons I learned from the difficult times. It's all divinely perfect. Um, Whoever the other female is, the older female, she's letting me know about her passing, but you weren't ready for her passing, and you still have closure issues with it. So no, it's a male. The female is sick. whoever that female is, she's sick. But the man, there's a female, sorry, an older female. I'm getting it in like jumbles here. Hold on. Male, female, and then I felt the daughter. So, older male, older female. Linda, did you lose a child? Not your child, but did you lose a child? Not your daughter that we're talking about now, but did you lose a child? Okay, that's what it is. The younger person that you lost, that's who it was. You weren't ready for that death. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it like that or whatever, but I was like, when I read that card, I'm like, seriously, I was like, there's got to be somebody else that was younger than you that you weren't prepared for dying, because it's not your daughter. Your daughter's not dead yet. And so I was like, thank God that card wasn't giving me any sort of insight, like a premonition to like your daughter. So I was like, oh God. I was like, I was having a moment there. But yeah, there's an older male. There's an older male. I want to say it's a grandfather. Your father or grandfather. I think it's your grandfather. And then there's a female. And I want to say it's either your mother or your grandmother. And then they definitely watch out for you. They're there. They're like guides and protectors for you. The younger one, though, he is not visiting you, and he probably won't. The nephew, I can probably say, because he is technically an innocent, he is like already crossed over, and you can probably still talk to him, like if you miss him and stuff, and he'll hear you, but he is not gonna be like around you. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna stick around like his mother and father and in their life. But it is okay to grieve and let go. And I know it's sad and tragic, but I felt there was a younger person that passed, and I was like, please don't let that be her daughter. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, please don't let me be giving that news. But man. Hi, Kels. Okay, so older female is your mother. The older male, though, I believe, is a grandfather. I feel that he's older. Like, I feel like he's older than your father. So this one is like patriarch, so I feel older. And I definitely feel military with him. There's something to do with that. There was a cycle of military. Was the nephew named after the grandfather? I don't know why, but I feel that the grandfather, the baby, the nephew that died, I feel he was named after the granddad. So I feel that, I don't know why, I feel he was named after your dad. Okay. And he was named after a dad or a grandpa. Well, yeah, it would make him, if it's your nephew, that would make him grandpa. So yeah, his grandfather. So that's where I'm getting it confused. So yeah, it's your dad. So yeah, it's grandfather to him. So he was named after your dad. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, now I got it. Okay, so that's why I was saying older. So I was like, yeah. Okay. Sometimes I'm like jarbling because I can't figure out if it's your father or grandfather. You know what I mean? Because it's like they intertwine sometimes and come through quick. What life? You're very welcome. I love you too, Linda. You can pick the next reading if you want, hon. Well, Rindu, it made me laugh. Kelly? Okay. Kelly Gray, come on down. Are you sure you're ready for this circus show? Because I'm getting my stuff all jumbled right now. Holy cow. I definitely got mixed up because I felt like I was picking up on somebody with like a mental disorder too. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, it was just so jarbled. I wonder, did your dad die of like Alzheimer's then? Is that the one I was picking up on that had Alzheimer's? Because I was feeling something to do with like Alzheimer's or mental. Little rocket. Yeah, I know, right? Colon cancer. I swear, the first time I saw Rindu, the first time I saw him and like video chatted with him, I shit you not. I swear to God, the way his hair is and stuff, you know, every picture that is posted in books of what Jesus looks like, I literally said that's what he looks like to me. He looks like the picture that everybody posts about Jesus everywhere. That's what he looks like. Long hair, bright blue eyes, the whole 9 yards. He looks just like it. And I was like, I said, God, you look like walking Jesus right now. I'm like, with all that hair. He looks so cool. Yeah. I was like, there's something. That guy, though. Colon cancer. There's somebody else that I'm picking up on then because I'm like, started getting messed up, whatever. It was like almost like I was losing my words. And not in my normal, not like in my regular blonde moment, losing my words. I'm talking about like somebody was like around causing me to lose my words. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know. Linda, or I don't know, but I am a blonde. I'm a blonde Pollock all the way. I don't care. I'll admit it. Kelly, I just need a second. But no, I was kind of trying to listen. Kelly, there is somebody around you that just died not that long ago. I want to say it was within the year. And it was very unexpected. Something to do with Thank you, budget. Have a blessed night. I want to say it had something to do with like an accident, but like they hit their head. Something. Something with their head. I'm getting a headache. Like my head's hurting, like I got hit or I fell or something. And then, like almost like I couldn't breathe. Something to do with the head though. I'm feeling it's male. Whoever this person is, I feel is a male. And I feel that, I don't know, I feel that you were very close on this is somebody that you really went to for advice. Like, that this has been one of the harder deaths you've had to overcome. Like, you thought of him as like a brother. But I feel that he had an accident. I feel there's something went wrong. Like, I keep seeing him like falling. But I can't figure out what he's trying to tell me. Like the image I keep seeing, like you're standing on like a scaffold or something and then like you're falling over. That's what I don't know why, but I keep seeing something like you're standing up kind of high and then like you fall and you land on your head. But I'm not sure if that's what it is or he's just showing me that he hit his head. Something. Something about a car. I'm hearing something about a car and something about cancer. Good night to you too, Pat. But man, my head really, really hurts. I'm sorry. All of a sudden, it feels like I got hit by a freight train. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's on the right, like the right side of my head. That's what I'm feeling. Whatever this is, it feels like he died in a car. Okay, because I was like, I heard car. I feel that's what I'm saying. It's like he showed me like almost like he was falling, but I'm like, but it was like there was a car, something to do with a car, and like I see like the right side of my head is pounding, like almost like either I hit it into something really hard or something hit me really hard in the head or I fell on it. Oh. Did he try to get out of the car? I think that's what it is. I think when he was in the accident, like he hit his head really hard and he somehow got out of the car, but then he fell. I don't know. I feel like it was that way, like almost like he got out thinking he'd be okay and then he fell. But somebody hit him like dead on. It was like boom. Like I almost see like part of the engine coming through the front of the car, like towards him. And like I feel like the airbag didn't deploy right or something. But he hit his head really, really hard. But I think he attempted to get out of the car and then fell. That's what I was feeling. Something to do with a male. And then I heard him say something about cancer, but I don't know if he was talking about himself having cancer or if he was saying like something like he was with you through cancer or something. Or you guys met having cancer or something. But I couldn't quite hear what he said. Something to do with cancer though. But he was like a brother to you though. This person was like a brother to you. I feel it. Kelly, this reading, I'm going to pick a card, but here. Alright. Kelly Gray. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, I heard him say something about cancer, something to do with like either you met having cancer or he was with you during cancer. Something, or he had cancer. Something to do with cancer though. I heard something about cancer. Something about cancer. Where'd my pendulum go? Okay. There it is. I don't know why, but I got this feeling that there's more than one card for you though, Kelly, but I'm gonna let have my pendulum help me. Kelly Gray. Is it? This one? Oh, for sure, I felt that pull. Okay. So you're telling me it's right here? This one. For sure. Thank you. Okay, Kelly, I got your card, honey. And actually, I believe your friend is what helped me pick it. Okay. Oh, Kelly, your card is we will be together again. It says, because our souls are intertwined by shared missions and unfinished business, we are destined to be together. For now, I will be with you in my non-physical form, functioning as a guide and a loving companion. While I can't give the guidance or wood, I can lend my support and strength to help and protect you. Once your life is complete, we will reunite in spirit form, when I'll remind you of the ways of the wondrous non-physical world. I can tell you now that there's nothing to fear about dying, and yet you must live your life completely in order to fulfill. When the time is right, you and I will have other physical lives together, ones that are perfectly orchestrated to help others and to create spiritual growth for both of us. Ouch. He's definitely with you, Kelly. He is with you. I feel that he was with you in some of the worst times of your life, and he's with you now. So if you ever feel like you need to talk to him, just call out to him. Kelly, will you pick the next person, please? Marianne, I see you. How you doing, Marianne? Thank you. What you been doing, girlfriend? Oh, I'm living. Even though my laptop decided it wanted to get surged or something and shut down the hard drive, I gotta mail it in to get it fixed. Living the dream. I'm here. It was a good card. Hi, Shannon Steele. Welcome. I know you're a newbie. I'm trying to make sure I talk to the new ones here that I don't get to see regularly. Living la vida loca. Hi, PR Paranormal Pursuit. What's up? You're welcome, Kelly. You gotta pick the next. I'm starting to lose streamers, which means they're starting to get bored. Gotta get them their card readings as quick as possible. I try. Oh, there they are. Must have had a refresh or something. Okay. Shannon Steele, come on down. Welcome to the ground now. Dun, dun, dun. Eileen, what's up, my sister? I know, right? Back off my stream. Okay. You can use the electric energy from other places. Please don't lose it on my phone. You can use it from my lights, from my TV, from anywhere else but me or my phone. You do not have permission to use my energy. Go ahead and try to refresh. I'm shuffling. Oh my god. Shannon, that's right. Okay, sorry. Having a blonde moment. Okay. Shannon, where are you from, girl? You're new. I live in Michigan. Maybe it's my excuse me. Could be my Wi-Fi though too, guys. I don't know. Let me see if I turn stream. Sometimes Wi-Fi gets all jumbled. Could be Lincoln, Nebraska. Oh, that's cool. See, I've never been there. I had a friend that went to Omaha though. Had to bring her daughter there for a surgery. I heard that they have like one of the best hospitals ever. Yep. Rob and I have actually talked about doing a vid together. We're thinking about going to Mouth Cemetery in Montague, Michigan and filming there because it's said to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in Michigan. I have there's another one that I did a video on, but I'm telling you, the minute I got there, I had everything, and I'm talking about everything charged. My speaker, my batteries were fresh, my camera was charged, my spirit box had new batteries, everything was good to go, whatever. I literally turned my phone on to do a live stream, and I started walking live more than 10 minutes. It shut down the minute I turned on my EVPs. Shut it off. Shut my spirit box off, shut my phone off, it died my camera, the whole thing, it went dead. So I knew right then and there, whatever, I had to go back to my car to charge everything in order to be able to like even do any video there. So now that I know better and I have a better camera, and I've got better equipment with certain things, whatever, I want to go back to another place and do a different video there, because there is a girl there, and I know for a fact her name is Emily, because I shit you not, I have a picture of her, and I have a picture of her as an orb, but when you zoom into the picture, it's on my channel page on Facebook, but if you zoom into it, I have a picture of her, and she's a younger girl, about 8 to 10, and I believe her name is, it's either Erica or Emily, the way I heard it, but her name is Emily, I think, and she's got long blonde hair, blue eyes, and I only saw this in the picture, mind you, but it looked like it was like she made herself known. And it was almost like I asked everybody to stand in front of a, and I said, if anybody wants a picture, stand in front of this tree. Very first picture I took. Snap, there's the orb. I zoom into it, and this little girl is standing there like this, like she's like posing. So it's on my channel page, Facebook. Hey Melissa Randall, what's up, girlfriend? Yeah, I can't do panel for a while, guys. I didn't see Renew's message yet. So. Alright. Shannon, are you still here, girl? Okay. Okay. I actually feel that the person that passed in your life was actually a significant other. You now have 2 subs. I don't know what that means. Well, we have been on here for a while, though, but I want to finish Shannon's reading before I get off here, though. Shannon, can you hear me? Okay, refresh. I don't know. Maybe I need to refresh or something. I don't know. I don't think I can on here. Is that better? Okay. Alright. I just want to make sure I wait for Shannon real quick because I'm doing her reading, so I want to make sure that she hears this. Oh. Sorry. I know she said something about having a refresh. Okay, Shannon, I feel the card. Well, I picked out a card for you, whatever. But I feel that the person. Is there a guy there? Yeah, but he's sleeping. My boyfriend's sleeping. He's way down at the end of the hall. You guys shouldn't be able to hear him at all. Okay, Shannon, I'm feeling that somebody that passed recently was like a significant other. I feel that it was somebody that you dated or you were in love with. And if so, I'm sorry to hear that, or, sorry to feel that, but the person that I'm feeling, it's crazy, but what are you guys talking about? Is this Shannon's significant other with me? Okay, I feel a male. Um, hey, Stony. Oh, okay. I feel that there was a significant other that just like passed, but it could be like when I'm hearing this, it could be like a death of a relationship, or it could be a death of like a person. You know, it's not there. So I feel that there was a male. It's almost like he died to you, like you guys are not together anymore, something like that. And I got a female though, too. That's why I asked my pendulum, because I was feeling a male or a female. I felt a significant other, but what it was is I wasn't for sure if it was a male or female significant other, so I asked to make sure, because I was getting a female, but it was getting really mixed up, and I'm like, I don't know why, but I was feeling like a death of a significant other. So it could also be their way of telling me that they got a divorce. So it's possibly. Good night, Marianne. I can do a card reading for you if you want, but it's up to you. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling something to do with like the head. And then I got like a really bad pain like in like my back or something. And something to do with like kidney or lungs. Kidney problems or lungs, something like that. And then I got there's a is this her mother? This is card for Shannon. There's another energy that's bothering me, and I can't figure out what he's trying to say. Okay. The mother. Okay, there is a male that's around. I'm not for sure if it's for you or not, but there's a male that's around that's kind of giving me some guff right now. So I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say to me. But Shannon, I do believe that your mother. I felt something to do with like a head injury or something. Something to do with like my back and lungs, like lungs and kidneys or something. And I felt like maybe it was like hard for her to breathe. Something to do with breathing. And it's a possibility. I'm trying to figure out what the male is saying, but there is something to do with. Okay, my phone just gave out on me, so this mail just interrupted my stream. So, but I felt like a head injury of some kind, like a brain aneurysm. And I felt like a mental disorder of some kind. Something to do with that. Oh. No. But the card that I got for you, Shannon. Okay, because I was feeling back pain. Like back pain, side pain, like head pain. But it's like I kind of felt like it was all over. And like she couldn't breathe. Something to do with that, but I feel that like something to do with like an embolism or like an aneurysm or something to do with like the head or like an infection, something to do with like the all over body. I don't know. It's really weird because I can't pinpoint what it is that she died from. It's almost like she had everything and there was no pinpointing it. But I felt that something to do with the brain, like the head though too. So I was kind of thinking that, you know what I mean? But I feel that like Marion. Your mom's name would happen to be Mary or like Marilyn or something, would it? Marilyn? Marilyn? Marion? Something like that. I don't know. I'm hearing something about a Marion or Marilyn. But I get a feeling though that this card might give you some closure because when I pulled it, I used my pendulum to help guide. And I asked for your name specifically, and then I said, "Is this her mother?" And it said yes. So I used it to kind of guide the card. But, yeah, I was right. Now I have no pain. Okay, that makes sense, Shannon, because I felt like back pain and like side pain really bad, and I was but it was it was bad. Like it wasn't, it was unnatural pain. Yeah, something to do with her back. So like I had a feeling, but I was like somehow, whatever happened, it caused her like an infection or something in the head or something. Like it got to her brain, like she didn't understand. Like I don't like. I feel like she wasn't right in the head before she passed. Okay, I heard something like Marion or Marilyn, something like that. Mary, something like that. Something along the lines. Mary, Marilyn, something like that. So it could be her way of like coming through to let me know that's her sister or that she wants to say hi to her sister. But yeah, I heard the name like Marilyn. But the card that I got for you, Shannon, is now I have no pain. Focus. Meow. So that's really awesome that that card came through for you, because that means that all the pain left with her physical body. There's nothing left. She has no pain. It says, you worried whether I suffered in my passing, and I'm here now to tell you that all physical pain is connected to the body. Now that my body has been laid to rest, I am completely pain-free. Before, movement was slow and cumbersome, but now I am so light and free that I can be wherever I want with just a thought. Part of my life review has been to examine the source of my previous physical pain and take responsibility without guilt for my role in manifesting those conditions. So that's her way of admitting about the smoking. Like, she could have quit, but she chose not to, kind of thing. I now see that the path of pain was a choice my soul made, and I am learning great lessons of compassion and empowerment from that path. Yeah, I felt that. Like, I felt like kind of like jumbled. Like, she didn't know what she was thinking or saying anymore. Like, stuff was coming out very random. Yep, and I felt it was just like couple, I want to say like a month or two before she passed. It was like she just started getting like Alzheimer's or something. Yep. But yeah, she has no more pain. And just so you guys know, especially like the newbies, like when I'm using my cards and stuff, I lay them out completely flat upside down. I have no idea what the card says till I flip it over. If I have to use my pendulum to guide the card, then they're still all upside down. So I let that, you know, use it to guide it. So nothing is shown first. I don't know what the card is until I flip it over. Okay? But I feel that all of that pain went away when she passed, that it was with her physical body, and that now she feels like alive, like vibrant, and I feel that she's able to help you more. I feel that she's watching out for you more, and I feel that she is in the light. So I do feel that she was in the light. Shannon, if you want, you can pick the next person for a reading. I'm probably going to do like 2 more readings and then I'm going to get off here, guys. It's getting late. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, I was going to say, oh yeah, that's right. I got newbies in here. Darlene and Yvonne are new, so I'll do card readings for you before I go. I want to let, Shannon pick the next person, but I was going to say, I'll make sure that I get Yvonne and Darlene before you guys go. You want a reading, I didn't know if you fell asleep on me or not. Budget bushcraft. Well, I have a feeling you're a male. But sure, I can do a reading. You guys are newbies. Stony! Trying to find this fire. Eh? Yeah, Shannon, you definitely got closure with this card. So make sure that whatever you're feeling, whatever you had with your mom, make sure that the forgiveness is there too. So then that way you can move forward with and know that she's okay. Oh, I must not have seen what Rendu was talking about because I was doing a reading. But Shannon, you can pick the next person if you want. Oh. Ha! Fire! I guess I see that budget. Fancy paint. I don't like to label myself, guys. I don't like to claim to be like a medium or anything like that. I just am who I am. I tend to know a few things that a few things I probably shouldn't know about. You're welcome, Linda. I don't claim to be a psychic, though. Yvonne hasn't had a reading. Yeah, I'm intuitive. There you go. Thank you, Fancy. Yvonne hasn't had a reading. Bushcraft hasn't had a reading. Fancy Paints hasn't had a reading. Trying to see. Nathaniel hasn't had a reading. Em will get a reading because she's my sister. Darlene, that's it. Darlene hasn't had a reading either. I'm sorry, honey. I was trying to remember the names. Okay. I was just taking a small smoke break, though. Darlene, where are you from, hun? Why you keep pulling your left ear? Maybe you have an ear infection. Maybe somebody's telling you that you need to be a better listener. I don't know. Cool. I'm from Michigan. I'm gonna say I've always wanted to go to Texas, though. I want to go to Florida and Texas. I want to go everywhere, guys, but headphones. Yeah. These are my daughter's. I had to borrow them from her because mine broke. Cool. Fancy Paints, is that your name? I take it you have a painting channel? I'd like to check that out too. I like art channels too. I'm a big paranormal enthusiast. I like the explore videos only because when you go there, I tend to sense things there, you know, like when I'm watching them. So it kind of turns it into a paranormal for me. And then, oh yeah, what? Shannon, I was gonna say, that's another thing though too, is that what you want to do, I was gonna say this to you too and it slipped my mind, but because of the divorce, you really need to take out a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm serious about this. You need to write down everything, and I'm talking about everything, okay? Anything wrong you did, anything wrong you felt your mom did, anything wrong that your husband did in that relationship, anything. I mean, absolutely anything that you can think of, okay? Write it down on a piece of paper. When you get done, if you don't have a fire pit, get a metal trash can. Whatever you got, something metal to throw it in or whatever, so it's contained. Take out that piece of paper that you wrote all of that on. Literally at the end of it, you write, I forgive you and I forgive myself for all those wrongs. And it's time to move on. And you rip up that piece of paper into shreds and you throw it in the fire. And you release yourself from those feelings. Once you do, at that point, forgiveness has been done, which means you can no longer dwell on what happened. It is now done and over with. It means you let it go. So you have to make sure you're ready to let go of those emotions before you write it down and burn it. It's like a releasing. Angie did a how-to video kind of thing on it on her channel, Angie the Green-Eyed Angel. She's a very, very close friend of mine, and she's like a sister to me, and I love her to death. And she always gives great advice. But a releasing ceremony lets you release it from yourself too. So use that as a stepping point when you're ready to let go of those emotions. Do exactly what I just said, and then rip it up and throw it in a fire. Once you did that and you've released it to the universe, to God, to whatever you want, as long as you've released it from yourself, it is no longer within you, is no longer able to dwell within you, and it's no longer able to control your life any further. It's freedom. Well, my camera just did a weird focusing thing. Yep. Alright, darling. 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 I'm just kidding. The song's called Jolene, but I was saying, darling, darling, darling. My feeling, though, is... Okay. Darlene, I actually get more than one person, but one of them you truly have some closure issues with. I'm sorry, guys, my eyes are itching. There's one in particular that you have a closure issue with, and I don't like Jesus. I love him. I feel this closure has to do with a male. Like, almost like you didn't have a chance to say goodbye to him. And so you keep holding on to this emotion, thinking that there's some guilt there. Like, if you would have been able to say goodbye, you would have been able to let it go. Anybody want to get that? Thank you. There is this emotion that I'm getting, like he passed away before you had a chance to say goodbye. And you keep wondering if he knows that you loved him because you didn't get a chance to say goodbye to him. And my feeling is he does. He knows. And I feel like he wants you to stop beating yourself up. And there wasn't anything that you could do to change how he died. Whether you would have been there or not, it still would have happened. Just, you get, I mean, it starts with one person, they pick the next person kind of thing, and then, or if I feel something, then I choose you. It's all up to that. Good, Shannon. Yes, they are. They are to connect with a loved one of some sense. Yes, they're called Talking to Heaven cards. They are oracle mediumship type cards. They're not just like drawing and helping you, they're also helping you with closure with the loss of a loved one. But sometimes, honestly, I don't really even need the cards. You can't tell, I'm doing the reading even before I even see what the card is. But I have an intuition about things. Good night, Am. I love you. Mwah. Well, Fancy, I can give you a card reading. You're a newbie. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I get the feeling though that it's a father. I feel it's a father. And I do feel that his death was unexpected. There is a feeling there to me whatever that it was an unexpected death that happened and people weren't ready for it. Like they didn't see it coming. They didn't know he was gonna die. And it happened all of a sudden. I do I kind of see like I saw like an instant where he was in a hospital though, but I do get the sense that he died at home. I get the feeling that he died at home. But like he had a bout in the hospital, and then it was like when he came home, that's when he passed. I don't know if that's right or not, but I see something along those lines, like a hospital and then home, and the death coincided with that event. And I've something to do with breathing, like something to do with breathing and like I feel like the heart, you know, like it was like heart and lung related, like congestive. Okay, I feel it was like this person's got to be older than you though, but I felt it was like a father figure. This male is older than you though. Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, not cool, but I'm like, that's actually kind of a cool story. Lila just scared the shit out of me, my cat. Alright. Yeah, there is an older male, though. I feel that he's older than you, Darlene, and he died. I feel he died from a heart and breathing issues. And I do feel that there was a closure issue with somebody that you wish you would have had a chance to say goodbye to, so you do feel guilt for that. And they're trying to let you know that you do not have to feel guilty. It was going to happen whether you said goodbye or not. And I do believe that he loved you and that he cared. Crystal H, welcome, honey. Okay, Darlene, I'm going to try to pick you a card, okay? Good night, Katie. Oh yeah, I'm getting to the end of this, guys. Darlene, let's see. Wow. That is so crazy. Okay. Darlene, the card that I pulled for you is there is no such thing as death. It says, I am as much alive as you are, because our souls are a life force energy that can never be extinguished. Only my body has been released, and that was a dense form of energy that was affected by other dense earthly energies. My soul and yours are beautifully fine, high vibrational energies which live for eternity. I am conscious and fully aware of who I am and where I am. You might even say that I'm more aware now that I'm free of the distractions of the physical world. Please know that I am happy and healthy in the spiritual sense. In many ways, I'm even more available to you than I was on earth, because I'm more alive than ever. Did your cousin happen to pass away from cancer? I feel that something to do with cancer. Um, Uncle did. Something to do with cancer. And then I felt a breathing issue of some kind. It was unexpected. Something to do with that. Very unexpected death. That's what I was hearing. Unexpected. Like, nobody knew it was going to happen. And so people were very shocked by it. Good night, Melissa. Thanks for coming, honey. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know. It's just unexpected. I feel like he was kind of younger. Is Bushcraft still here? Oh, that's Delilah. We call her Lila. Hey! What's up, fat boy? How you doing? Oh, good night, Eileen. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to really end the live stream, guys. There was one person left that wanted a card reading, but I don't see him in here anymore. Oh, Yvonne didn't get one either. Okay, Yvonne, you're getting the next reading, okay? And then I think after that, well, I know you guys are just joining, but I'm getting ready to get off here soon. But you guys, I do have a Facebook fan page. All you gotta do is go to Jamie Ray's Paranormal Wonders on Facebook. James Sharp is the man. He will drop the link. If you guys go there, and all you gotta do is, seriously, it's so easy. All you gotta do is click join. I'll accept the message, and then you're able to talk to me on there. And then that way you guys can actually have private readings. There's no charge. I don't charge anybody. I mean, everything that anybody does, if they donate, great. If not, it's free. Okay? So, you guys don't have to worry about the payment. Absolutely. And you know what? I'll keep your name in mind too, Fancy, because I was going to say, I was like, if you want to, if you go to my Facebook page and you actually go in there and then join, I can probably do a private reading with you, like a video chat private reading. So, but yeah, I am willing to do that with people if you guys are truly interested in one. Oh yeah, pizza is awesome. It's, you gotta have that pepperoni, sausage, the ham, and the mushrooms. Yvonne, your turn. Okay. Something to do with a sister. I just heard sister. Something to do with sister. Oh. Bye, fat boy. You don't want to stick around because you're not getting a reading, huh? Sorry. I was just finishing it up. Alright. Yvonne, I just heard something about a sister. Alright. There's something. Who has? Okay. Thank you. There is chill. Chill for a minute. I don't know who I'm picking up on, but I just heard something about a sister. But, hold on. Yvonne. The cards that I'm working with have to do with passed on loved ones. These are more mediumship cards, connective cards with your loved ones that have passed away. Yvonne Grove. Okay. Well, the sister thing could mean also a friend that passed away that's like a sister. So somebody that is a female that you were very close to. So it can actually feel like a sister. I don't know, Nate says some crazy shit, don't he? But there's also, I'm picking up on a female. There's, I don't know, I feel that there, well, maybe she was supposed to be a sister. So I was saying it could either be a sister or it could be a friend that passed away that was like a sister. It could be a family member, like a cousin, just another sibling. Felt like you were sisters. But I was I heard sister. It might not even be for you, honey. I'm sorry. Sometimes it comes through for other people. But there is another female, though. And there is a male. The male, I want to say, is father. And the female, I want to say, is grandmother. I feel that there is keep hearing number 2. There's a grandmother, I believe, and then a father figure. And it is hard sometimes in the live streams, just so you guys know, like, one-on-one readings are usually a lot easier for me to pick up on things, because you got to remember, I'm trying to connect to multiple energies at one time. And so I could hear, feel, sense multiple things. So it's a lot easier for me to do them individually than it is for me to do them in big groups. But Yvonne, the card that I got for you is you have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay, I did sense a grandmother. Nothing to feel guilty about. Thank you. Okay. It says, sweetheart, I see you torturing yourself with what if. Questions concerning my life, health, and passing. You wonder whether you could have intervened so that I'd still be in my physical body. I am standing next to you right now to soothe away these thoughts. It's so important for you to understand that you did nothing wrong, that my physical passing was divinely timed, and that you couldn't have changed anything. This could happen to you with the sister that passed away in the womb. Please don't burden yourself with a guilt any longer. Guilt is a complete waste of your earthly time, which is meant to be used in service of love. Guilt doesn't undo anything. I have forgiven myself for everything that I think I did or didn't do, but in the end, I learned that everything's already forgiven. And I pray that you also forgive yourself. because you are very loved and understood. That's why I was saying something to do with a sister, though. So it's a possibility that you were supposed to have a sister and she passed away in the womb. But the grandparents are coming through because they're letting me know that they're with her. Something to do with a heart attack. Wow. See, well, I had a feeling it had to do with a sister. Like you were feeling something about a sister. Or somebody passed and you were feeling something about it. It's like something to do with a baby or something. But I felt sister. And then the grandparents are coming through to kind of let me know that they're watching over you guys and that they have, you know, they met your sister in heaven. So, oh, that's okay. Good night, honey. But you have to forgive yourself because there's nothing that you did that could have changed what happened. And so, sometimes those mental roots that we lay down are stronger than what we really think. We create cords amongst each other. You know what I mean? Like when we send those signals out in the universe. And so when you feel that guilt for something, you have to cut the cord from it. You have to pretend like you're cutting in the imaginary cord so then that way you can move forward. And that card is just letting me know that you had absolutely nothing to do with that person's death at all. And they're trying to tell you not to feel guilty about it. Will anybody ever love you for you? Well, if you're talking about a significant other, I don't know if I can answer that, but I can say to you that you have people that love you here, and love comes with different and many people. It doesn't always have to mean that you have to have a relationship or a significant other to find love. So it all depends on what love you crave. If you're craving companionship love, then what are you doing to seek that love? Are you doing it healthily? Are you looking? You know what I mean? Like, are you actually putting yourself out there, putting yourself in situations to have? Because not putting yourself out there for people to see who the real you is, then you're gonna know if somebody loves you for who you are. Well, I think everybody gets at their wits' end for giving and not getting back. But you have to remember, good night, Melissa. You have to remember that if you're not putting yourself in situations to have genuine love back, then you gotta ask yourself, what in your life do you need to do to change to have a better relationship? Everything is about give and take, compromise, and balance. If somebody's not complimenting you well and you're not feeling loved because of that, then they're probably not the right person for you. But I can't make that decision for you because I'm not you. You have to make that decision for yourself. So is this something that you can live with, or is this something that you need to change? Now, you also have to remember that loving yourself is the key to letting anybody else love you as well. There's going to be nobody in this world that loves you the way you want to be loved but yourself. Okay. I'm going to do a group card and then I'm going to get off here, okay, guys? See, my cards have to do more with loved ones that have passed on. Not so much spirit messages. These are spirit messages, but similar. But it's more like people that need help with grief. Love you, Stony. Mwah. I love you, James Sharp, my brother. Boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. But now I'm like, you know, I mean, fat boy, look at me. I'm not the skinniest girl in the world. Do I feel I deserve the best, though? Absolutely. Do I feel that my daughter deserves the best? Absolutely. Am I going to settle for some chump on the street that just walks up to me and says, hey, and thinks I'm pretty? No. I'm going to make sure that they're the right person. And I've been in a relationship for 5 years, you know, and it's not like we have, you know, the most perfect, glorious relationship in the world. But at the same time, we try to make it work. And I feel that relationships are what you can overcome, what you can truly deal with. Well, I am not a skinny girl myself, but the thing that's different though is that I'm confident. I know I'm beautiful, you know, inside and out, truly. I know that my daughter's taken care of. I know that I have good friends in my life. I know I have good supporters, not just here, also in life. I have a good boyfriend. I have, you know, good things in my life. I have a mom, you know, that loves me. And it's like, you have to find the good in the love that you already have. You have to start caring about yourself. Exactly. How much more do I need to be out there if I'll catch charge? What? Oh, you mean like you'll get in trouble with the law? I'm not talking about running down the street streaking or something. I'm just talking about like, don't be at home online looking for love and Tinder and, you know, online places. You need to go to physical places where people are, like stores, restaurants, bars, clubs, places like that where you can actually interact face to face with somebody. Because talking online, I'm sorry, but if you can't see the person and video chat with them, if you can't have that personal relationship that you're craving and it's just through text or whatever, I'm sorry to say this, but it's a fake relationship. It's fake emotions. You're feeling what you want to feel because that's what you're missing. Love for us with humans comes from physical touch. It comes from physical emotions. It comes from being around the person, having that connection, and being attracted to them. Like missing them when they're at work or missing them when they go away for a couple hours. Whatever it is, you gotta have that. But you gotta have the willingness to work for it though. And you can't sit back and hope they come to you. And if you are dating somebody right now that you feel doesn't love you for who you are, and you're not happy in that relationship, don't settle for less than what you deserve. But I'm going to give you guys a closing card, a group card, and then I'm going to get out of here. What's the group card I want to give tonight? What's mine? Mr. Dave, I love you. Hi, my brother. What, did you just wake up from your comatose? Oop. Okay. Oop. You know what, fat boy, I think I'm gonna pull you a card, honey. Hold on. I don't know why, but I feel like I gotta. You're making me feel something. Something. There's a feeling that I'm getting about it, like, I don't know. All the cards are upside down. I'm like, I just get this feeling though that you need to hear a message. Something. Okay. Card was upside down. I just used my pendulum to help me decide the card for that, but the card that I got is, that's awesome. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Okay. The answer, love. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. By making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life. And I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Fear separates and love unites. From over here, I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all you do. The way you can live a happier and more fulfilling life while on earth. I feel that message was from a grandfather, though. It was a male figure of some kind. And he's coming through to let you know to love yourself as much as you choose to love other people. Love yourself, too. I know, right, Rendu? What the fudge? Hey, Joe Sankovich, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm literally just drawing the group card to go to bed, guys. But, okay, the card that I pulled is My Death Was Painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. I like that card. Whoever's holding on to guilt about the death of somebody, this card is letting me know to let it go. As souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside of my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carried with you in your mind. We are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block our light. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy and that a soul can never be harmed. Whew. Well, who wants shout out? Thank you. Got Shannon Steele, darling. Is that Hassie? Joe Shankovich. Fat boy, I love you. Cool. You're very welcome. Stony. Love you, girl. And thanks for being here. I hope you feel better, girl. You know I got you in my prayers. You're my sister. Got Nate's Adventures in here. Got Rindu. Start typing so I could see your names again. James Sharp, man, my brother from another mother. Thank you for posting them links. Keep doing you. You're always amazing. Corn baby. Mr. Dave, my brother from another mother. Love you, Mr. Dave. Well, I can always, Dave, if you're awake, give me a couple of minutes when I end the live stream. I can message you or talk to you if you're bored. I have a few minutes, but I'm going to go to bed soon. And we got, who else was in here? I just did like 20 readings. I was talking so much I can't remember anymore. You guys are, I have so many names up here I can't think straight. Oh, Katie Underwood, there we go. And then we add other people. Who is it? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm losing my mind. Too many energies. Yeah, definitely. It is true. I'm telling you, true story. I'll tell you this. I don't tell many people my true story, but I'll tell you, okay? My he's ex-boyfriend, but he passed away from cancer. June 19th, 2000. Oh my God, 2012. My dad died August 9th of 2011. So 10 months to the day, or 10 months later after my dad died, the boyfriend I was with passed from cancer. And we were together for just a little over a year. And he was a very, very nice guy. Very, 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 very nice guy. And his family was wonderful. We spent Christmas together. We had a lot of fun. Lily loved him. She thought he was a sweetie, but she was really little. She didn't know him that well, but, it was kind of like I tried to keep my relationship a little bit separate from her as much as possible because it wasn't like a, I don't know, it was really funny. But he's such a great guy. But I kind of got this feeling after a little while, like, he wasn't right. Like we weren't right together. And I started getting that feeling. Well, all of a sudden, he finds out that his cancer came back. And my impression, my immediate gifts kicked in. And it said, I know why I'm supposed to be here. And we never broke up. We were together until the very end. And basically what it was is God put me in his life because he knew that Phil was going to pass. And because of that, don't block Fat Boy, whoever's blocking him. But my biggest thing is that I knew. Like, it was almost like something came over me that said that it wasn't going to be one of those relationships where we got married and lived happily ever after. It was going to be God put me in his life to be a companion for him. Oh. Can somebody block this Scarlet person? I can't do it right now. The crazy thing is, though, is that when he died on June 19th of 2011, 2012, I mean, almost a year to the day, okay, I met Keith. And we met on like June 13th, June 12th, something like that. And about 3 days later, he called me. He showed up on my mom's doorstep, mind you. And his niece and his mom were at our house sitting on the porch, and we were all outside talking. And he showed up on his motorcycle, and that's how me and him met. And I told his niece that I thought he was cute. She gave him my number, and he called me 3 days later. And we went out on a date. That day was June 16th, and I had a surgery on June 17th. And I ended up having to have a tubal ligation done because I was going through some health problems. But we went on our first date the day before that surgery, and I warned him that I wasn't going to be able to have kids ever again. I said, I know that it's just a first date, but if this goes any further, I'm letting you know now I can't have kids anymore after tomorrow. And he's like, it's okay, you've got Lily, she's beautiful. So, I'm telling you that when you least expect it, I literally was living at home for a year or so with my mom. I went back to school, got a degree, I was raising a daughter, I was working, I was doing everything I could to support her. And then I met Keith. So love happens to find you when you least expect it. When you're not looking for them and you're focusing on yourself, love will find you. Because it'll see that you're working hard, that you're doing what you love, and people will find that attractive. YouTube. I don't know what happened. I didn't hear it. But it's just my little story, fat boy. Just trying to let you know. Love exists. Just have to be willing to work on yourself enough for people to see that you're worthy of love. But, I mean, I love my boyfriend, but don't get me wrong, I don't conform to anybody, and nobody controls me. I'm like, really? Do you hear my mouth? I'm a pain in the ass, it's okay. I know who I am. But I love it. But yeah, thank you to all of you that came. I hope your readings were great and that it all worked out. I hope that you guys got the readings that you're looking for. That's right, I am too tough to be controlled. I'll knock a bitch out. Yeah, I ain't scared of anybody. I stopped fearing people a long time ago. I'm sorry, but when you have this gift and you can sense people in their death state, that kind of creeps me out more than people in general. So, yeah. Trust me. That's why you're my brother, Dave. You're a pain in the ass too. We all are. But, no, I just feel that there's mosh pit popped up in my head. Yeah, I've been seriously wanting to go see a Five Finger Death Punch concert my whole life. Like, ever since that band came out, and I haven't been able to afford tickets. But one of these days, I will be able to go see Ivan Moody with his poetic growl and just die happy. And I'll be so excited. And I'll be over there just like, it's never enough. Never enough. I know, I'm a weirdo. I like metal though. I like horror flicks and comedy, and I like scary videos, mostly about ghosts and stuff, and I like heavy metal. I don't like the stuff where they're hawking into a microphone. It sounds like they're choking on it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't understand what they're saying. I like it when there's actually some vocal to it, where they're actually singing a bit in it. I like the growl. Like, when they can do that growl, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this, it's a fucking turn on. It's like, oh, thank you. Do it again. Do it again. But that's me. But no, I'm a good person. I always say that I'm a good girl, but I got my bad side too. Stody, you suck. Shut up. See, I've been wanting, I've been wanting to go see, like, Saving Abel, Breaking Benjamin, Theory of a Dead Man, Five Finger Death Punch, Papa Roach, Buck Cherry. I've been wanting to see them all, like, all in concerts. But I wish I could have saw Sublime. Now that band, man, that was my 7th grade love affair. I'm telling you, dude, I know every word to every song in that whole CD. Yeah, I heard Tool was a good concert. Yeah, I heard that. Like back in the day though, it was like Marilyn Manson. Oh, I have memories. I have memories of that song. Sweet dreams are made of these. Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Oh yeah, I was like, I used to listen to him too. They're beautiful people. It's all relative to the size of your steeple. Nice. Yeah, definitely jam sessions. I really wish my dad was still here. That man could play the guitar. And I'm like, he just soothed my soul, I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm like, I love music though. I'm like, I sing all the time. I think if I could sing words every day, I probably would. I know, Papa Roach was amazing, though. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give up. If I come out, I'm bleeding. I know them all. And then there's, back in the day, though, Limp Bizkit, though, I'm sorry, but I'm like, okay, I used to hate some of that stuff, whatever. When they came out with their first album, they were cool. But it's like when they came out with that one album, it was like, it's all about the nookie and shit. I was like, done. I was like, nope, can't do it. But that song goes, something, it goes, psycho female blowing up your phone line. You need to tighten that screw. It's been loose for a long time. I've been slaying with some bad luck. Soon I'm gonna bring it doom with the false funk. That song, I love that song. I used to sing all the time. And then Eminem, I'm like, dude, I know like every rap song of his. I'm like, I can sing that shit in my sleep. Ludacris. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I think I'd probably have to say, but like when I'm singing, I tend to do more R&B and country if I'm singing. But then like, or country, you know, like the, you know, that kind of stuff. Like I'm kind of doing that, like the pop R&B stuff, and then yeah, country. Usually country is when I'm like depressed or in a bad mood or something, or sad mostly. And then metal is either all the time or when I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, I'll just turn on like Drowning Pool and be like, 1, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Yep. I hate you right now, Stoney. Been to like heavy metal Woodstock, bitch. No, I love you. I do, I love you. You're my girl forever. She is. Dude, Stoney is my girl forever. I don't care. She's amazing. But yeah, I should probably get off here so I can talk to Dave before he goes into another morphine drip coma. He's stuck in the hospital, poor guy. Say some prayers for health and healing for him, please. And don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Angie the Grey Night Angel. Apparently she's your bitch. Hell yeah, dude. Stoney's my bitch, man. Yep, she's my bitch. She ain't my sister. She's my bitch. No, I love Stony. She's awesome. But no, there's a M Crook 420 real life channel, Marie's Life Vlogs, and of course me, Mr. Dave, Hazel. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool. I'm proud of you. That's right. I'm just about to close off though, babe. But I love you all. Mwah. Thanks for being here, and I hope you guys all have a great night. Bye. Thanks, James.